welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. We are deep in the ruins of Zanarkand, just about to go and collect the final Aeon. We completed our little Tetris puzzle, and there is a boss battle waiting for us immediately afterward. Now, this one is it's a reasonably difficult thing if you don't know the strategy for fighting it. If you don't know the strategy, it's going to kick your ass. But if you know what to do, it's not too bad. Now, the idea behind this thing is your characters have the ability to jump between these different little circles or platforms. See, I'm moving Yuna back to that platform over there. I'm going to keep Auron where he is, and I'm going to go and move Lulu over to the platform on the opposite side. The idea behind this is to form a triangle. And the reason why you want to do this is because the monster, the boss we're fighting, will counter-attack every attack thrown at it with this wide, sweeping arm with action with its arms. And that will attack all three positions that are in front of it. If you move the characters in the position that I have, it will not be able to hit more than one character at a time. See, look. It attacked, but only hit one character because the other characters are clear of the neighboring spaces. So, you're going to want to just maintain those positions for as long as physically possible. Now, you're not going to be able to stay that way forever, because after a while it will drop what's called an S-mine into the circle, and you will have so many moves before it explodes and kills your character, puts him in the KO. You can revive him after that, but you're probably going to want to move your character off the spot before it goes boom. Also, Protect really helps. Now, this Berserk Tail is its normal physical attack that it's not going to do as a counterattack. And it will hit for a somewhat small amount of damage. But the attack will have the added benefit of causing a Berserk status. Now, when a character is in Berserk, or Fury, or whatever it's called in this game, you will lose the ability to control them, and they will just attack mindlessly until the status wears off, which it'll do after a few turns, I believe. But you're going to want to go and use healing items or spells to get rid of it as quickly as possible. Other than that, just keep your characters cured up, stay away from any S-mines, and put Protect on your characters, and you should be good. Oh yeah, Haste. Haste works really well too. The reason why we're fighting these monsters, rather than just traditional RPG lore, is the idea that Yuna, which was the original summoner which defeated Sin 1,000 years ago, is, well, according to Auron anyway, at the center of Zanarkand. And to test the summoners to see if they're powerful enough to have the final summoning and use it against Sin, she sends these monsters after them. And this is the, I guess, the second monster that we fought so far. So now look, the enemy has gone, I forget what this boss is called, forgive me for that, but it has gone and laid S-mines down into circles. One of them Yuna is standing on. So we're going to want to move her off there before it explodes. See, that one exploded. Not too worried about it, but we're going to have to move her now, because the next boss turn is going to explode the mine. Notice that it counterattacks against Auron, not Tidus. because Auron is the one that's standing in front of it. And now it has switched position, and now it's facing Tidus, so any counterattack that happens should happen towards Tidus. Now, for some reason, the animation has gotten screwed up and the boss is turned around. And that's not really going to make a whole hell of a lot of sense graphically. But just think of it in sort of the same concept that it's going to be attacking Tidus. I don't know why this has happened, but it happened during this game. And I'd like to say it was some sort of emulator issue, but I distinctly remember this happening back on the PS2. This is some weird little bug in the game that I haven't really heard too much about happening to other people. And Tidus is down. The reason why I'm using items with Yuna instead of magic to recover Tidus is because of the way the turn-based battle system works here. It's a conditional turn-based system, so doing different commands involves, like, different amounts of time. So let's say I used an item, which is traditionally one of the quicker commands. It'll bring up Yuna's next turn quicker than if I were to use a healing spell. Now, I've played this game before I go and record the commentary, so I have a little bit of foreknowledge about what just happened. It was a mistake for me to bring Riku out here. Riku is a fairly strong character, a little bit unorthodox, and I brought her out here to try and steal an item from this boss. I usually do that with most enemies. But her defense wasn't quite high enough for her to really do any good in this battle. She keeps getting hit down. So, if your characters are in any way resembling mine, which they can be different using the sphere grid, don't bring Riku into this fight. Oh, she survived it. Better get her out of there. No, get her out of there. What are you doing? Oh, jeez. Apparently I didn't learn. Wasting a lot of effort trying to keep her conscious. Oh, jeez, you've already stolen from me. Oh, down she goes again. Wasting Phoenix Downs. Don't attack. Ah, she's in Berserk. I don't really have any items that get rid of that other than this little, not ether. Remedy. Up at the top. Go up to the top. Up to the top. Go up to the top. Oh my god. Driving me insane. Not quite the damage I was looking for, was it? Ah, stupid move. And then down Riku goes again. And we have Glyph Mines out. Now, the Glyph Mines will be the next move. We'll have the next move, so there's no point in resurrecting Riku, because she'll just go down on the next hit anyway. So might as well just attack it. It'll counterattack against nothing. Glyph Mine will explode. And then we can recover Riku afterwards. Okay, Riku's gonna have a turn before the next boss move, so just ride Storm out and we can get her out of here now. Oh jeez, I decided to use a friggin' overdrive. I wasn't really going for anything in mind, I was just experimenting with the mix move. This would have worked well if I were fighting against an enemy that used elemental attacks. Now Waka had Berserk on for a moment, that's why he went and attacked immediately without me giving him any commands. Finally, get her the hell out of there. Ah, Glyph Mine. Oh, wow, that was quick. She just didn't even have a chance to move there. Now, I could move Waka, but there's no real point now because the Glyph Mine will not attack. Glyph Mine doesn't have its turn before Waka has another turn. So I'm going to keep him there for a little while. I don't want to compromise his position and have him moved into a place where he could potentially be counterattacked. Oh damn, even though he was counterattacked just now. That worked out. In the years since I first played this game, or the years since I last played the game, I'd completely forgotten about how long the boss battles were in this game. I mean, even compared to, like, Final Fantasy 7 or 8, or even 9. The boss battles could be pretty long in that, but they're really long here. These are more comparable to stuff you saw inside, like, Final Fantasy. First, like, 3 Final Fantasies, well, the American versions, I guess that would be 1, 3, and 6, was it? This is more comparable to the old Final Fantasy battles, where they can take forever. Especially in the boss battles. The regular battles in this game are not really that slow. They don't happen incredibly often like they did in the older games. They don't take forever. But the boss battles... This battle is gonna... I think this one clocks in at about 17 minutes. Let me check the counter. Yeah, this battle takes 17 minutes. Ridiculous. Especially, it can be frustrating with the longer boss battle. Yes, there are longer ones in this, where you're doing really well, and then you get to the end, and the boss brings out some surprise attack that you weren't expecting, and then just does you in at the end when you thought you had victory. It's a little frustrating for me to know this right now, because I wasn't really paying too much attention to how much HP the boss had left. It has a little over 10,000 right now. Given the condition of my characters and what abilities they have, especially Yuna right now. I could have ended the battle like 4 or 5 minutes ago, because the strength of my characters, by the time this thing reached maybe around 18,000 HP, I could have defeated it with one hit. That would be involving me using the overdrive for Bahamut, which Yuna has Mega Overdrive or whatever, Grand Summon, that's what it's called. Grand Summon ready. And, well, I could finish the fight real quick. But I kept screwing around, I didn't realize it. Well, there we go. About time I bring Grand Summon out. Or I don't need even Grand Summon, because Bahamut's overdrive gauge is filled anyway. You do get a bonus for overkill, though. So, this kind of worked out to my advantage.
Yuna, we're here.
The Hall of the Final Summoning.
Go.
Yes.
Well, Yuna's gonna go down there and collect the final summoning.
Huh? What do you mean, no final Aeon?
Sir Orin! Everyone!
Wait a second. Something's wrong. Do a quick save.
This isn't a faith. It's just an empty statue.
That statue lost its power as a faith long ago. It is Lord Zeon, the first faith of the final summoning. What you see before you is all that remains of him. Lord Zeon is... his soul is gone.
Gone?
You mean there is no final Aeon?
But fear not. Lady Yuna Leska will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers. Go to her now. Inside, the lady awaits.
Yuna, wait! Orin, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
If I had told you the truth, Would that really have stopped you from coming?
Yuna.
I'm not going back.
Kimahri knows. Kimahri goes first. Yuna is safe. Kimahri protect.
The final Aeon is dead. We came all the way here to pick up the final Aeon, and it's freaking dead. Oh, jeez. If this episode went on for so freaking long, I'd continue on and show you the next part, but can't do it.